Alright, big boys. We're here. Wait, hey. How do I use this? Oh. We got the controller. You gotta be the Brooklyn Nets, you already know. D'Angelo Russell for life. We're about to win this game. We're about to beat LeBron right here and now. Wait. Let me make sure on normal mode.
And all over the floor, you can see each player preparing for the game ahead, pushing out distractions and getting into the zone. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Brooklyn Nets. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Williams in at small forward. And for Los Angeles, at the forward slot, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the center position, locking down the middle. On paper, Clark, this is a mismatch, but the game is played on the floor.
That looked too easy. Ron promo? Okay,
I see where you're going with that, BA, but I look at the talent disparity between these teams. It's wide and deep. It's a
you cannot shoot over Russell.
So I see no opportunity.
Oh, why I jump?
Surprise here.
Let's go, man. You are trash.
Outside Reeves. The three ball. And Doncic
on
the assist by Reeves.
Doncic always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
Get ready, buddy.
Here's Johnson. That one doesn't drop.
That was actually.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers.
Watch out, LeBron. Watch out, LeBron.
Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Here's Russell.
Get actually fake.
Sinking his first shot.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Actually just get faked.
Now here's Doncic. Outside Reeves. Puts up a three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You gotta be tougher defensively.
You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA.
Yeah, by the way, D'Angelo Russell in the back right there.
Even with a superstar roster, things
why was he wide open?
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
Here's Johnson. That one a little long.
It's okay.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And here's Doncic outside. Rebound Brooklyn.
It's okay, we can catch up right now.
About 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's Thomas. And he gets that one. Thomas has got 5 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one.
Wait, I think it's because I forgot to pause.
This early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Johnson for three.
Why did that not go in?
With a rebound. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Reeves.
Nope.
Off target from the baseline. Nets trail by 5.
Run it, boy. Run it, CJ.
Outside Johnson.
Get that. Who just did that?
Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. Finney Smith's checked in for Los Angeles. And the Nets also making a change. Johnson's checked in.
Why do you just launch it across the court?
The Lakers lead by 5. Outside Reeves.
Nope. Regarding you, LeBron.
James up top.
Watch out, LeBron.
Doncic outside.
He missed.
Off target with the 3.
Run.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. From 17. Good. It's a jump shot fall.
You saw that?
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. From deep. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
That easy.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And here they go. And finished off by Hayes.
Putting those passing skills to work. LeBron, truly a gifted passer.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points.
Why
the fourth most in NBA history.
BA, he's so special. And the thing about the 73
why'd I keep going?
it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history.
I left him wide open.
And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Yep,
Russell's got his second bucket on the night.
And you know, Russell is so smooth. He's got deceptive.
Yes, he is. He's so smooth.
Allows him to get those shots off behind the arc. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Hey,
and Brooklyn with possession
out,
here.
Buddy.
After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago.
Watch out.
Oh, poked away.
Give me it.
And there's one.
Why does it look kind of pixely? Come on. Why is like the... Never mind.
38 left to play in the first quarter. Off target from three-point range.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it.
Yeah, communicate.
How do I change the settings first? Hold on. How do I change like the look of this? HUD. What's the HUD? It's a VRAM.
Mission breakdown.
I have 32
Two guys
gigabytes
thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stand.
Hey, hold on. Why is that showing now?
Vanderbilt
Just
checked
keep
in
playing.
for
I
Los
don't want to be
Angeles.
Vanderbilt.
Vincent comes in for Doncic.
Nope, 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 nope.
Here's Reeves.
What is VRAM?
It's good. That makes
Just
it 2
keep
for
playing.
3.
I don't care.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Johnson finds Johnson. And stolen by Reeves. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story.
Catch up, boys.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Wilson's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Sharp. And that one's good.
Bye-bye.
You have to love the unselfish.
What is the VRAM?
It's on display there. Excellent
Forget it.
pass.
Just forget it, buddy.
51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. James against Sharp. Vanderbilt with it. Here's Vincent. And he knocks it down.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
From deep, Johnson. And Reeves pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's James. Sweet little floater. James has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside. Get as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team. Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Reeves. Rebounded by the Nets. Johnson for 3. And he gets it! Wow!
Oh,
I just did that.
To beat the buzzer.
Ooh, that's an impossible shot, man. Even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And so...
Oh my gosh, Keon Johnson. Why is that VRAM?
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Oh my God.
You know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other
You got
end.
this, buddy. Oh, pass.
Out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Here's Finney-Smith. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Good work from Finney-Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
Pass to Clowney.
Watch out. Watch out.
Back to Sharp. Here's Clowney.
Watch out.
Sharp passes to Williams. Over Reeves. Williams misses. Los Angeles leading by 9. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
I was guarding the wrong
What a
person.
performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Here's Wilson. Johnson on the wing. Fires for 3. Hits the trifecta. Johnson's got 6.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
And here's Connect outside. Williams grabs the board. Nets trail by 8. Left side Sharp.
No.
Here's Wilson. The three-pointer off the mark.
Guard him.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
I got you. Watch out.
Pass to Hachimura.
Watch out. Where'd he go? Hey.
Hachimura sets a screen. There's the triple. Count it for Vincent. He's got 5.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a
Nobody.
lesson.
And Los Angeles making a change here. James is checked in. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Williams. The Nets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Thomas passes to Johnson. Here's Clowney. Pass to Wilson.
They watch the run.
Thomas with the ball. And a miss there on the triple. Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. Do you think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A.
Watch out.
He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
Now here's Johnson. He has 6.
Nope,
and here's James.
Not dunking on me today.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
Doncic is checked in for the Lakers.
Hold on, everybody. See what this is up about. Okay, everybody, don't worry. Trying to figure out what VRAM is. Hey. 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 Let me play with my controller. Hold on, everybody. Okay, let's see. Pass, pat. Nope. Yeah, well, how do I change this? There's no low VRAM.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success. Anything short of that is a failure. That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said growing up, you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me, no more, bro.
Let's go.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Claxton. Offline with a three.
That was a mistake.
Los Angeles leading by 17.
We need to make 17 points, everybody. Hurry up. Why'd I jump?
Hachimura against Johnson. Rejected by Claxton. Out of bounds.
Claxton, stop
as
throwing
Los
the
Angeles
ball.
keeps possession. Some changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's checked in for Finney Smith.
Oh, Russell's
and
back.
Goodwin is subbed in for Reeves. Brooklyn making a switch here.
Pass the ball, buddy.
Williams against James.
Nope.
That
was
shot off.
trash.
Some solid defense from Williams. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an
It's
easy
not working, hey.
Now here's Doncic.
It wasn't letting me move.
He's got 10. Some solid defense from Claxton.
Thank you.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Oh.
And all around the rim that time before dropping. Thomas has gotten his third basket of the night. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter.
Hey.
Doncic feeling it out.
Don't even shoot.
Brooklyn pulls it in. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Russell,
There he is.
that's good.
I mean,
All
I guess
we needed
they're willing
was
to
him
give
to
him
come
that
back.
shot. They
Raven
may
up
want to
7
rethink
points.
that strategy,
Just
though.
from him doing it.
Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. Here's Goodwin. Doncic outside.
Nope.
Over Russell. Another miss by Doncic.
You suck.
Nets trail by 10. Thomas passes to Johnson. Thomas outside. Pass to Williams.
Where's Russell at? Where'd he go?
Now here's Claxton. 6 points for him. Clock at 4. The shot by Russell, no good.
What are you
Los
waiting
Angeles
for?
leading by 10. Here's Goodwin. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight. Claxton finds Thomas. Outside Russell. Gets the 3 to fall. Russell's got 6 in the quarter.
Guys, you can just about count on it. If you score on Russell,
No!
you believe he's looking to come right back at
We
you.
got 10 seconds.
Even
Where
with the
is he?
score as it is, he
That's
just
him.
keeps
Fast.
coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's
What
full
was that
throttle,
about?
all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
I love it. Nice
They just
activity
hooked us.
defensively. Getting in there to disrupt a pass.
9 seconds left to play in the half. The 3 from Russell. No luck on that one. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Okay, forget all of this. Forget all of this. Just watch. Just watch. We're going to win this whole game, right?
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Kicking off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. Cam Thomas out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Williams in at the 3. And he trims the lead to single digits. Russell's got 14.
And, you know, once Russell catches fire now, let him eat. I mean, he's got the ability to take over games with his scoring.
All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big 3. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough.
Hello.
Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are...
I was in
anything but patient and
that was not my fault for the
Oh,
Knicks.
man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now here's Claxton. Johnson passes to Claxton. Right wing. Russell from outside.
He missed.
And Reeves pulls it down. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And just wasn't able to set up in time. Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in.
Watch out, LeBron.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And the timeout called here by Jordy Fernandez. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Watch. Here's the watch here.
Nets trail by 13. Here's Russell.
Why do you leave me that way?
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming. That one on Doncic.
Hey, what the heck is that? Camera shake. That's what it is.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Well, it sure is, B. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history.
Wow.
And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Here's Thomas, following the score by the Lakers.
Just run him out.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Claxton. Here's the 3. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Lakers lead by 14. James passes to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Russell. He's got 15. Here's the teardrop. Good D by Doncic. The Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break.
Watch out, buddy.
Reeves against Thomas.
Why'd I jump?
Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop. A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Nope.
3, James. Brooklyn with the board. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. Finney Smith's checked in for Hachimura. Wilson's checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Russell.
No, you subbed out.
Oh, and the jam!
Hey, look, that's what happens when you sub him out.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Williams against Reeves. From deep, Johnson. Rebound, the Lakers.
I'm done.
Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Jacks up a 3. And the Lakers get it back. From downtown, sinks the tray. Doncic has got 15.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep.
Let's go.
Because he's unguardable.
Watford's checked in for Williams. Nets trail by 20. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Now here's Doncic. 15 points in the game. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 19 points.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
Back to Watford. Johnson passes to Watford.
Get the ball. Get the ball.
6 to shoot. The 3 is up. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the inside, Finney-Smith.
Get it.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
What is happening?
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 19-6 run. Here's Reeves. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Here's Wilson. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock.
Get it, buddy. Let's go, Keon. Let's go, Keon.
Johnson against James. Johnson passes to Johnson. Here's Watford.
There you go.
Tipped away.
What is that?
Here's Doncic. Oh, there's the alley.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Connect, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Gabe Vincent, and it's Goodwin in at the 2. That's the Laker 5. Shoots from 12. Sharp grabs the miss.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend. I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Here's Goodwin. Sharp grabs the miss.
Maxwell
Sharp's
Lewis,
got 4 rebounds.
why you run
now.
like that?
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
No, why'd I shoot that?
And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning.
Nope, I'm calling you, buddy. Watch out.
Takes a 13-footer. Vincent can't hit. Nets trail by 20.
Run it, Clowney.
Here's Lewis.
You gotta get the momentum on.
Now Watford.
I don't know what that means.
Out to the wing for 3. Vanderbilt
That
pulls
was
it
just
in.
bad. That was just bad.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. With the drive.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient.
No.
Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Johnson passes to Sharp. Here's Clowney. The 3.
That was
Offensive rebound. Watford outside. Pass to Lewis. From outside the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
This has been their
You
game
catch
plan
up.
here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Los Angeles leading by 19. Pass to Doncic. Hachimura outside from the arc.
Give me the.
Hayes inside. On
do I keep
Claxton.
jumping?
Hayes, shot's good.
Second chance points are
Russell, he's back.
always painful.
It's over for you
Have to
guys.
make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there
As
and
long
get
as you have enough
tough.
time to use him.
It's
you
nice
win.
to see they're not settling for
We
three-pointers.
have 3 minutes
These
to go.
guys are putting in the work inside.
Outside Reeves.
Hurry.
Here's James.
Yes.
Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Williams. And he drives in.
How did I just do
Good
that?
on the bucket.
Holding this
Williams
thing.
has got his first points of the game. The Lakers have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter.
Don't click anything until we jump.
James outside. Lets the 3 fly. That one falls. Great setup by
What
Doncic.
was that?
Doncic has got 8 assists in the game.
LeBron
What
ready
was
to
that
fire,
pass?
shot it with confidence there.
What?
Here's Doncic.
What kind of
He can't
pass
get it
was
to
that?
go. Some solid defense from Claxton. Williams passes to Johnson. Thomas left side. Williams against James. Claxton up top. And here's Thomas from the arc. He drops it from range.
You know, they've got to make him earn
Why'd
those
they catch
threes.
up?
You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Here's Doncic. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Doncic has got 11 points here in the second half.
Luka knows he can get that shot off quickly, simply trusting his instincts there.
Johnson for 3.
The ball.
James with the rebound.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
You are not doing any of this.
Hayes, the pass to James. Misses the 3.
Boy, I'm absolutely
We have 1
shocked
minute.
he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
That one goes. Count it.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Lakers.
When you
Give
look
me
at
the
the
ball.
stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all
I
night
saw
long.
that clip.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Luka Doncic.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right
over,
spot
guys.
at the right time.
The 3 is up. The shot, no good. Brooklyn with the ball.
Russell,
17-point
there's 1 more
game.
point.
Double team on Russell. From deep, Johnson.
was
LeBron
really
with the
wide.
rebound. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Pass to Doncic.
What, buddy? Do something.
Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Whoa. Do something.
foul. His third personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game. Hard alley, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Ali
Look at the box score. Yeah, D'Angelo Russell with 19 points. Let's figure out the VRAM. Let's quit. Let's quit. That's not my favorite team. The Nets are my favorite team. Video settings. Yeah, 4060. Can make it medium. Oh, I say turn it off. What just happened?